Welcome back, everybody. How you doing? So, last year I started building an RC construction course off the back of my crawler course. We had a lot of good fun with that, but it just wasn't quite enough. So I've really been enjoying my Tamiya trucks and my dump trucks and excavators and all that good stuff. But they're kind of a difficult part of the hobby to be in because you have to have somewhere to run this stuff. It's not like a car where I can just go throw it on my track, or a crawler where I can go throw it on the crawler course to hit a trail. This is, I started building like a loading dock last year. We got some supplies. We got some dirt and some other things going on here, but I'm going all in this year. We got neighborhood dogs barking. That's cool. Those guys always put on a good chorus of noise. But it's road work time. I'm just gonna go ahead and start building roads behind me, and they're gonna go around and maybe around the other way and all kind of link together. Some other little spots. Need somewhere to drive if you got 18 wheelers, right? So well, let's get going. So we got to do some one-to-one construction before we can do our 1/14 scale. I'm gonna make these roads 24 inches wide. I got squared off there. Got it fairly level. I wanted it to dip towards this front end just a little tiny bit for water roll off. Come down here and block off a section. This will be our first part. Well, here we are. This is about 5 1/4 bags of concrete mix. I've got it all smoothed out in there. And I'm doing the dry pour because it doesn't have to support a building. It just has to hold the weight of a person walking on it and the vehicles. And it's about 3.5 inches deep, so it should hold up halfway decent. And I'm just going to do the dry pour where you put that on there, smooth it out, and just keep misting it and spraying it until it sets up on its own. And it's not, I don't think it's probably as structurally good as wet pouring, but except for 1/14 scale RC, it's going to be plenty structurally. The integrity will be just fine. I'm going to get going on that and catch you on the next part. And the misting shall commence. Let that set up, and then it's supposed to be about every hour for the next several hours. Got to come out and mist it or spray it. And I put it to this point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, super cool, super cool. But so they've got, I'm going to take this piece of bridge work here and put it from there to there to bridge that gap. We're going to leave the dock for a moment, but that's eventually going to go away too and get an even better dock. And this is about $22. That's not bad. I can feasibly do a section of road a week or a couple a week if I feel like it. And we'll get this going around. Well, next morning we got some more supplies. Sun is coming up. And pretty crazy, I just gave this another coat of water and went and got the bags. By the time I got back, the top had already frozen to a frosted over ice coating. That's nuts. There's still, yep, and you still see it. It's literally turning to ice as I'm looking at it. Oh, well, wait till this afternoon and we'll see how this all turned out and throw another section in. Well, I had to try it. I had to try it again real quick before I went in, so I sprayed it all down with water again. And here we go. It's starting to turn to ice over here after it soaked all the water in. You can see that water is disappearing quick. It's really soaking it up. So this concrete's really thirsty. All the water's almost gone already. And then it starts turning to ice. That's insane. Just that right temperature. Oh, there we got more ice forming here already. That's just kind of fun to watch. All right, well, I'm going to head to bed being in third shift, and I will see you this afternoon, which will be my morning. And here we are this afternoon, and yeah, we got shorts, a t-shirt, and some sandals, because we got a saying here in Ohio: if you don't like the weather, wait a couple hours, it'll change. And here's where we are at. We've got the first pad laid out. I've gotten some of this expansion joint material and put in between the second one. Starting to get that poured in there. And we're moving right along. Alright everybody, this is nearing the end of the first part of the build, so I ended up putting some stain on the dock and getting it set back further and kind of straightened out. We've dropped temperature quite a bit around here over the past few days. And then got that extended out to where the ramp's the right length. And I'm going to come across my shadow here. We have 3 panels poured. Yeah, I got the truck down there for scale. Brought a few pieces of equipment out so you can kind of see the size of everything. Let's move on down this way past my shadow. I built this out of some expanded steel, and this ramp will serve as a movable ramp throughout this, so it'll give us the right step where I should be able to put it just about anywhere needed. As we get pouring, that way we'll have a way to enter and exit the pouring complex here. And then over here, I got this piece of dimpled stainless. I ran it through the shears at work and then ran it through the bender. And now we got a nice run-up ramp for a front end loader to load our trucks. Now real quick before we go, I'm just gonna fire up the dump and take a run up this and drive up to the dock so we can just see how the roads work. I haven't driven on them yet, so let's check it out. There we go. I had to put a couple rocks in the back before I got going. This thing doesn't drive very well without some weight in the back. Hey, all right. Probably have to do a little bit of extending on the stock. I said I went ahead and just decided to keep it for now just for the heck of it. But, so this is going to be the start of our little construction course. I don't think it's turning out too bad. Honestly, not at all. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Uh-oh. I had to do it. But, yeah, that's it. This is going to be the beginning of my construction course. And thanks for watching, guys. I think it's going to turn out all right. Should be a fun little place. I didn't want to break out my big bulldozer because that thing weighs like 57 pounds and it's kind of a pain in the butt just to bring out to do a little short film like this. Alright, we can back up on it. The roads are wide enough. They don't drive too bad. Well, we'll pour some more roads on the next part. I got a lot of ideas for this, so stay tuned, guys, later.